Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Yeah, we're gonna have some football references today because it's that time of the year, guys. Training camp's kicking up.
We're itching for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, high school football. That's my favorite. High school football, and of course college football. Right around the bend, Texas, in the top 5. How about that? And it's going to be a great year. But what that means is it's the change of season. We got our little football up here to remind everybody it's that time of year. And it's also that time of year where people will start thinking about getting into school and getting situated in a normal routine. And we see it every day. People coming into the dealership saying, we want to move into this community because this is where we want our kids to be in this school system and that sort of thing. So today we're going to talk about a lot of that. And we're going to incorporate it with what's going on here at Clayton Burleson. Of course, I would be remiss without telling everybody that this show is focused on Clayton manufactured, built, smart built, that is, energy smart built, I should say. Clayton Homes, energy smart zero Clayton built homes. I got to get it all right. Got to get it all out there. And the manufactured home industry as a whole. And what we do is we hope to give consumers out there a better understanding about not just what we have in products and what we do here on a regular basis, but also about the industry as a whole and what they can expect when they get into that home buying market and that home buying field, and some of the things that you need to know, be made aware of, and some of the things that you might not know Clayton offers that other dealers just can't get you. And we know all about that.
Absolutely. Just trying to make as available the information that you need so that you can make a good informed decision.
Yes, and I hear Jason say it all the time. And I hear Carl, better than none, our general manager. He says it all the time. This is a transparent dealership. We're very transparent about what we do, and the podcast is an extension of that. It basically allows us the ability to come in and give you some information before you come in and start that process. And, I've noticed that since we've been doing this, people are coming in just a little bit more educated about the process and a little bit more educated about what they need to do and what, kind of honing them in to where they need to be, to where we don't have to work as hard. And I like that. I like working.
Absolutely. Easy is good.
Working easier.
Easy is good.
Smarter is better. That's what I always say. So we're right in the middle of our summer showcase of homes. And what that's about is that here at Clayton Burleson, we have open house on Saturdays. So all the houses will be unlocked and free for you to roam at your looking pleasure. So you don't feel like if you want to come out here on a Saturday, or if you want to come out and just look and not have to talk to anybody. If you just want to look, get a feel for what it's about. Saturday's your day. Come on out, take a look at it. Of course, we're here. We're here to take good care of you. And when I say we, I got to mention our staff real quick. I'm talking about sales manager extraordinaire, Benton Weed. He's babysitting this today. He's not here today. He's babysitting. Yeah. He got them little babies at home, so he's got to go babysit. And of course, Jason Hollis over here, myself. And of course, if you speak the Spanish, habla español, we have Raul Swaswa. And he can help you with that, as well as Carl. Carl's excellent with just about anybody that walks in.
Yeah, and I'm learning Spanish.
I'm learning Swahili because I believe that there's going to be a lot of Swahili speaking folks in our community moving in. Huh? No?
No.
German?
No.
Gosh. Okay. Well,
I
might see. You're already speaking Spanish. You're already speaking Spanish. Of course, the Summer Showcase of Home is not only conducive to just right here, or limited to just right here. We also have a lot of communities that we have our homes set up, ready to move into. And that's important because this time of the year, like we were talking, if you want to get in before that school year, we have homes set up in the communities that you may want to be in. I'll point one out real quick, and that's Joshua. Joshua has an amazing school system. It's one of the highest rated in the state of Texas. And we have a couple of houses already set up and ready to go in that community. And it's an awesome community. They got a dog park. They
Absolutely.
got swimming pool, they got playground, they got all kinds of stuff, and they're not on top of one another like you would see the traditional parks
Yeah.
that you see.
They're transitioning to more like a residential style neighborhood rather than the old style community parks that people are used to seeing.
Exactly. And Astoria has opened its doors and we've got some houses out there set up, ready to go. And we can get you turnkey in those before the school year opens their doors. So, and that's a Crowley Independent School District, another great school district. Also, we've got Centennial Burleson, just right up the street here in what is that, Escondido Village, and that is a great one. So those are just examples of just a few, but we've got communities spread out and around the Metroplex area that we can get you in before the school year. Take advantage of that, and it's also the summer showcase of homes. So what does that mean, Jason? It means we've reduced these prices, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have a ton of models that we are looking to get new owners for, rescues, if you will.
That's right. That's right. Rescues. I love it. And of course, if you're also, I got to put this up there, Jason, because a lot of people are asking about it. It's this program right here, the Trade-In, Trade-Up program. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to put the little thing up here. And I'm telling you right now, people are taking advantage of this. I've had a few folks. I know you've talked to a couple of folks about this, but you can take that old home and you can turn that thing into the new home. You can trade in and trade up whatever it is that you have. And how that program works is you call us, you schedule a tour here. We can ask you we can talk all about all the existing inventory that we have that you can trade up into. And then the value of your current manufactured home, you can trade that in, and it's determined off the resale values in your area and the value determination by the home center manager. And that is Carl. And I'm telling you, folks, Carl's calculator's broke because he is giving all the money on these houses. So the trade-in, trade-up program, fantastic program. You want to be a part of that. And again, you can be in a new home on your land. If you already have land and you like it where you're at, but the house just isn't working for you, or you need a bigger home, kids move back. Oh, I'm scared of that every day. Scared of it every day, Jason.
Well, I don't have to worry about
Or
that.
you rescue about like 8 or 9 animals,
Well, yeah.
you might need a bigger place.
Yep.
So if you need a bigger place, or if you need a smaller space, you want to shrink down so they're not able to move back in. That's a smart move right there.
Heck yeah.
Thinking 1 bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of 1 bedrooms. Go on our webpage. You always want to check out our Facebook. Our Facebook page has a lot of information there. That page is Clayton Homes Burleson on our Facebook page. Go on there and check us out because Jason put some photos up. Where'd you get those lovely photos?
Well, there was a certain salesperson that
did
a video, and
nice
I stole
video?
some still frame.
You just still framed
pictures,
my photo out of my video. That's
Yeah.
very good. Very good. You know what? I like having folks that are crafty like that around me. It's great. So no, go on there and check it out. It's called The Yesterday. We got 2 of them sitting in a lovely community right there in Fort Worth. And they're amazing. And it's secluded. You're in that community. You don't even know if there's anybody around. It's a small community, nice size lots, a beautiful porch on the front. Go on our Facebook page, check that one out. It may not be the house for you, but it'll give you some idea about what we can do in these communities.
Absolutely. I mean, definitely these are not your grandpa's trailers anymore. So if you haven't looked at what we're doing with tape and texture homes, or even the old style VOG walls with the batten strips, I mean, it's not put together like they used to be.
Of course, we're in the middle of our opening doors sales event, which is a big event. It's in conjunction with the summer showcase of homes that we're right now currently doing. And so not only has the factory marked down a lot of the homes, we just received even more decreases on some of our invoices, but that translates into what? Lower prices here at the dealership. And in the summer showcase of homes, it's even bigger. So come out and see us for sure. And you talked about it, Jason. Old single wides don't look always like this. We don't do vinyl here at our dealership. But this is the definition of a single section home. It's a smaller home, but you don't want to compromise on all of the features and the styles. You can do that. And you can go from 1456 to 1880. So there's a wide variance of single section homes. And then on multi-section homes or double sections, of what a lot of people call double wides, it can look as nice as what you're seeing here. And we have a lot of homes that'll just blow you away. You'll walk up and you'll go, there's no way that's a trailer.
I hate that term. Yeah.
We still say it. We say it all the time. This is not your grandpa's trailer house anymore. And if you want to get more in depth on some of the features, the e-built features that we feature on all of our homes, there it is. I'm throwing it up right now, but we've gone in depth on each and every one of these things in different podcasts that we've done. So you can always go back into our video library, either on our Facebook page or our YouTube page. We do have a YouTube page. It's Clayton Homes Burleson Experience, the Burleson Difference, I believe is what it's called. But go on to those sites, check us out, and look at some of the older videos if you want more in-depth information. Today, we're just kind of scat shooting, I guess you'd call it, so that we can kind of give everybody an idea. We've been gone a couple of weeks, so we're just giving people a couple ideas about what's going on here specifically at the dealership. When we come back from break, we're going to talk about something that's paramount to getting in before that school year. When Friday Night Lights starts up and you start being those, what do they call them? The moms that are football widows, or what's it called?
Well, it used to be soccer moms.
Yeah, well, no, football widows. It's when the husbands, they just totally deflect from everything and concentrate on football. Of course, nowadays, the ladies love the football.
Man, I had to buy Sandra a Kansas City Chiefs hat yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yeah. She's a Chiefs fan. She's got the jerseys.
So you're supporting her. You're supporting her illness. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, she supports the Cowboys whenever the Cowboys play.
Man.
So,
oh my goodness. We're going to talk about that. But before we do that, let's go to our first break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about your lending options and exactly what's out there and how we can get you in that nice new home very, very quickly here at Clayton Burleson.
Clayton Homes of Burleson is committed to helping you and your family find the manufactured home of your dreams. Come tour our fully furnished display models to see available features and floor plans. Have you dreamed of owning a home that you can customize to fit your style? Our friendly team members are experts in showing you our homes that fit your needs and your budget. We are proud to be able to offer new, energy, smart zero homes that can save you even more money in the high-quality Clayton-built home. Stop by our home center to start your home buying journey today. Conveniently located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, that is I-35 West at exit 30, or visit our website at ClaytonHomesBurleson.com. Clayton Homes of Burleson, proud Rattler supporter.
We'll bring the open space so you can bring the inspiration. We'll provide the kitchen island so you can make the memories. We'll give you the spa so you can take a break. We'll build your perfect house so the love you bring can make it the perfect home. Save thousands on your perfect home during the inventory clearance event going on now. We'll bring the open space.
And we're back, everybody. Welcome back. I had the loop on there. I need to check my buttons. Welcome back, everybody. It is Experience the Burleson Difference. And again, I am your host, David Wood, and this is Jason Hollis setting in for Carl Nunn. He's in a bunch of meetings trying to get us a lot more houses out there so that we can help you folks get in before the school year. And that's very, very important right now. Everybody's talking about it. You know, hey, I hear people when they come in, I ask them, what's your timeline? Well, we want to be in by August so kids can start school over there. And I'm like, you're kind of cutting it a little thin.
Yeah, you're getting real close to the deadline, but it's still possible.
I
mean, those types of loans for home onlys, they go real quick.
Yeah,
make it happen. Yeah.
Now you mentioned it, home only. Let's talk about it. It's traditionally called a chattel loan. Now here at Clayton Burleson, very, very fun fact. I took this picture this morning. I'm gonna throw it up here. That right there is our lender board. That's our lender board. So when you walk in, you're going to see this, and there's two different things up on the top. Those four up there, those are primarily what we call chattel lenders, which are home only loans. That's where if you have property, or let's say you have family that has property and the family likes you, family or friends, and they like you and they want you to live on the same property that they're in, or maybe property away that they have that they don't mind you having, or being putting a home on, you can get in a home only loan. And those are very, very fast, easy loans to do. We can get through it. Most lenders are going to require anywhere from 5 to you can get in as low as 5% down, 10% and up, depending on your credit rating. Now you say, David, what does that mean? Depending on my credit rating, we have loan options at a 550 or better credit score. So 550, man, 550 is barely paying attention.
Absolutely.
So we've got loan options for just about everybody. Okay. And so that's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it, of course, is what I just said, land in lieu. That's where if you already own property, but you might need some improvements, an exorbitant amount of improvements, or you just don't have a large down payment. You don't have that 5-10% down to put. Excuse me. You can do a land in lieu, and land in lieu is using that land equity in lieu of a down payment. Now we're going to tie that land in with the loan, so it'll be a true land home mortgage. Now, the chattel mortgage is a personal property mortgage. So typically on a personal property mortgage, what's going to be higher, Jason?
The interest rate's going to be just a little bit higher,
Yeah.
but you don't have to carry PMI.
That's right. You don't have to carry property or mortgage insurance. You don't have to, it's not PMI, it's mortgage insurance. You don't have to carry the mortgage insurance. You're still going to have principal and interest, but you're not going to have mortgage insurance. So that is something that's very, very important for folks to know, because I had somebody tell me, well, why is my payment not much different? Well, and I've got a way different loan. Well, you've got a lot of more closing costs also involved in a land home mortgage. Typically, most land home mortgages are going to take anywhere from 60 to 90 days to get you walking through that door, or get you even closed in a lot of situations. We've got one that's dragging on forever because we had some land issues. You got to resolve all those land issues. So if you want to move before the school year, your biggest options are the chattel loans or the land in lieu. And then we just talked about it in that first segment, communities where homes are already set up, already ready to go. And sometimes we have spec homes. We don't have any right now, but occasionally we will put homes on property and sell the land and the home together.
Absolutely. And going back to that mortgage insurance, sometimes that could be anywhere from $200 to $400 a month inside your payment. So by the time you get the more expensive interest rate and you take that PMI out, you're typically right at the same amount. So that's what he was referring to.
But I love the lender board here because you can see we have Cascade Financial, Tamac, we've got Vanderbilt Mortgage, we've got Triad. Also, some of those translate down. You see Cascade and Vanderbilt on our land home board. We also have Country Place or Cross Country Mortgage. Used to be a different name, and I'm having to get used to that name. But so we have all the lenders there for you. But your chattel and your land in lieu, if you're wanting to move in before Friday Night Lights, you're probably going to be leaning more towards that. And if you don't already have access to property, or you don't already own property, then a community is still another viable option. Doesn't mean you have to stay there forever, because you're going to be leasing the lot while you're living on the property and building equity. And that's way better than what?
Renting.
Renting.
I had a customer come in a couple of weeks ago talking about they were renting a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment on the 3rd floor of an apartment complex in Crowley, Texas for $2,150 a month.
How much was that?
$2,150.
And how big that house was?
2-bedroom, 2-bath.
And so the square footage was roughly what?
Probably 900 to 1,000 square feet.
That's silly.
And I'm looking at getting them into a single wide in a community for $300 less a month.
Absolutely. Probably even lesser than that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it can happen. Folks, don't think that community is a bad way to go. And don't think that it's like the old trailer parks of old where you're just slammed in there. A lot of these communities are extremely nice and nice places to live.
And they have amenities that rival certain apartment complexes too. I mean, you're looking at communities with pools, dog parks, walking trails, the whole nine. So it's not just, hey, let me rent a spot for my house and that's it.
And a lot of them do not have long-term leases on the lots either. So if you're there, you have that flexibility to where, hey, I want to go ahead and get in this community. And this avails you the opportunity to start looking in that same community for that dream piece of property. And then you can move that home and put it on your dream piece of property later on. And you've built equity in what you've been paying. So whereas on renting, you're just throwing that money out there every week and it's just going bye-bye. You're not building anything there. You're paying for somebody else's equity.
We are by far the least expensive option in housing out there right now. And folks need to be taking advantage of this a lot more than what they are right now. This is the way to go to keep your payments down.
Yeah, it hurts my heart sometimes because I'll see people come in and they think they're doing good thing by going, well, they're just going to lease a little longer until we get in more of a situation. You're never going to be in a better situation than today because tomorrow interest rates might go over. This election could go wrong. Oh, I hate saying that. But if this election goes wrong and the rates go higher, you've got issues there. One thing that's for certain, the prices are never going to go way down. And once the market is set, it's pretty much set.
Well, another thing that we constantly get told is, let's just look at the flip side of the coin. If the rates go down, what happens to home prices then?
They should go up because it'll be supply and demand.
Absolutely.
And so it happens all the time. Folks, it's the time to get into a new home. And especially if you want to get into a new home, before the football season starts, before the school season starts, before all of your life just starts getting bigger. And let's talk about it. There's an election going on and that's going to be busy and things are going to be going on, flying around. So don't pass on this opportunity. I'm not left-handed. Don't pass on this opportunity, right? Mm-hmm. Man, it's going to be fun. Clayton built right there. Oops. There you go. Okay. So we're going to take another short little break. When we come back, we're going to tie all this up. We're going to bind it all together. We're going to bind it all together and tie this one off right here on Experience the Burleson Difference.
We'll bring the open space so you can bring the inspiration. We'll provide the kitchen island so you can make the memories. We'll give you the spa so you can take a break. We'll build your perfect house so the love you bring can make it the perfect home. Save thousands on your perfect home during the inventory clearance event going on now.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Experience the Burleson Difference. And we are having a great time. We're talking about how the market today is so hot. It's not hot outside, but it's the deals are hot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Summer showcase of homes. We're gonna have open house again on Saturday, which we have open house every Saturday, and so y'all need to come on out for that. We're also going to be in a lot of our communities. Coming back, we're going to have a couple of more open houses, especially since it's going to be cooler weather, and we're going to be out there doing that as well. So be on the lookout for us when it happens that way. Of course, this is Jason Hollis. He's one of our sales consultants here. We also have sales manager extraordinaire, Benton Weed. He's going to be back after babysitting today. And then, of course, Raul Zwazwa is also here, another one of our home consultants. And, of course, myself. And none better, Carl Nunn. He is our general manager. He'll be here as well. So you can always get those questions answered when you come in, but you don't have to feel like we're trampling on top of you, because it is a kind of a relaxed atmosphere around here. Sometimes I have to wake Jason up.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. So y'all come on out. It's going to be great. Now, a couple of reasons to come out. The Land It program. The Land It program started a couple of weeks ago. We've talked about it. Go back on some of our podcasts. You can hear some of this is a great start, a great opportunity for fresh start customers. You can get your well and your septic cost included in the overall options cap. You can also get no minimum appraised value and no minimum credit score on this program. So this is the time where if you have that land and you want to get into a new home, well, this is the program for you right here, because they're pretty much throwing it out. Zero cash when you use your land as your down payment. That's a great land in lieu program, but it is the Land It program from Vanderbilt, expressly from Vanderbilt, one of our lenders.
They don't like for us to say if you have land, you're approved. But I mean, if you can fog up a mirror with that program, you're approved.
Exactly. Of course, ITIN, I should say it right, ITIN, our social security numbers are welcome.
That's right. We
on
say
our lenders.
habla de Espanol.
Yes, we say habla de Espanol. That's right. And home only financing, if you need to get into that house immediately, we have the lenders for you. We threw up the lender board a while ago and proved that just a minute ago. Of course, trade-in, trade-up program also going on. If you need that big, beautiful home, adding to the family, subtracting from the family, if you need a bigger one or a smaller one, or it's just time. You want to save on your energy bills, on energy efficiency. These homes are built, the most energy efficient home built on the market, period. Come take advantage of that, because Carl, we've got him sharpening that pencil and he's messing up. He's putting a lot of money in these trade-ins. So,
absolutely.
and it's great. It's great because we will find people that want these trades. We do have a trade, by the way, and it is in a community. You want to talk about that?
That's
Chalet City.
Chalet City. Yeah.
In Crowley, Texas. It is a big, huge 16 by 80, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, full tape and texture, completely remodeled. This thing, our guy, Bruce, he went in there and remodeled the whole. Asking for that house?
Do
you remember?
Much,
it's 45.
Yeah.
45,000, and you can own that home in a community. Man, folks, take advantage of this. It's the time, and we have financing available for it. So you don't have to pay it all at once. So take advantage of that as well.
Folks, that's a monthly payment of like $1,100 to $1,200 after you take the lot rent into consideration. That's very affordable.
It could be less than that.
Could be.
Could be. So, folks, take advantage of everything that we have to offer here at Clayton Burleson. The number and the address have been scrolling at the bottom of the screen there. Go back and check that out. Of course, we're located at 3275 South Burleson Boulevard, which is exit 30 on I-35 if you're going south from Fort Worth. And the phone number is right there, 817-783-5200. I want to thank Jason for jumping on last minute and being a part of this one. You want to give a big shout out real quick? Yeah, let's give a big shout out. A big shout out to all of our factory reps.
Yes.
Because our factory reps doing a great job for us each and every day and getting us the homes for these customers. And I'm going to tell you something. They want you to get that ordered home as quickly as you possibly can because it behooves them. Christmas is right around the corner.
Well, not only that, but David and I are going to be going out for some training next Wednesday to one of our home shows for Waco. Yeah. So, I mean, we're constantly getting things thrown at us from these reps as far as information, things that they're changing and stuff like that. They do a great job of keeping us up to snuff.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that, Jason. Great. I knew I had you here for a reason, because that reminds me, folks, we will not be producing a show on Wednesday of next week because we will be in Waco on Wednesday of next week. So next show will be Thursday. So if you want to tune in for the next episode of Experience the Burleson Difference, you need to do it on Thursday. Well, until then, folks, it's been a great one. I want to thank everybody, and we will catch you down the road. And until then, God bless and be safe.